benvenuto ai raccattapalle ai giudici di linea del team Roma. Accogliamo con un applauso Bouzkova.
Well, here comes Bouzkova making her entrance onto Grandstand Arena after a terrific win yesterday over Coco Golf. 2 hours and 8 minutes it took to dispatch the world number 5.
Accogliamo con un applauso
First top 10
Veronika
win
Kudermetova.
since last summer at Wimbledon. She's going to have to be another quality player here if she is to make it through to the last 8 in Rome. Veronika Kudermetova in her sights at the moment. This is a 5th meeting between these two and they've split them, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if this one goes the distance today. I'm anticipating quite a battle. I'm Sue Thill, former player Olga Savchuk alongside me. Olga, it's great to see you as ever. We've been having a chat about this match in the build-up to it, and the weapons that Veronika Kudermetova has are mighty, but a win like that for Bouzkova yesterday will give her such confidence.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, Kudermetova game is probably much bigger than Bouzkova. She's more powerful player and have big serve, huge forehand, and yeah, trying to play as aggressive as she can, working her way to the net as well and finishing points there. But of course, seeing what Bouzkova did to Coco Gauff in the previous round, and it's something that she will try to do today probably. Didn't make any mistakes, play enough defense to make Coco Gauff hit more balls and to miss in them, so I think that's
okay. Welcome
she's
to
going to try and repeat that.
General conditions for this match. Next machine in operation. The serve clocks are on this side. It's one over there and the other one over there. Towel boxes at the back. You can take number 2 and you take number 1. I will be inspecting the mark, so if you want me to check a mark, just stop immediately and I come and check. Oh, good? Questions? Okay, heads or tails? Heads for her. And heads. You go. Receive. Good match.
Well, that's interesting. Kudermetova has chosen to have a look at the serve of Bouzkova here, but what was really fascinating and impressive about her win over Coco Gauff was that she didn't offer up a break point on her own serve in sets 2 or 3, so that will give her even more confidence against the number 11 seed here as she starts this match today on serve. In terms of the weather today, well, it's a little cloudy, not looking like any rain later, but famous last words on that front, of course. It's been a bit topsy-turvy, the weather, this last week or so. Zhong Qinwen is already in the last 8. That's an excellent win over Wang Zhiyu in 3 sets. It was a tough one. She came through another tough one. Wang Zhiyu against Taylor Townsend, having to save a match point, but the luck ran out against Zhong in the round of 16. Well, for Marie Bouzkova, that little selection of performances over Katie McNally, former doubles partner of Coco Gauff, and then beating Coco Gauff in the last round, it is a nice little turnaround in form, because she's been struggling a little bit to find consistency this year, hasn't she?
Yeah, she did. She didn't have quite as good results as she expected this year so far. She made a lot of points last year, of course, but she's slowly building her confidence on clay court. She obviously loved them. She grew up on clay courts. She always had a good results on clay court, and yeah, she's overall very good counter-puncher player who's very stable and good at defense as well.
When you look at her performances last year, the winner in Prague, she beat Anastasia Potapova for a first WTA title. That's always a really big moment in a player's career. It was a big year last year for Kudermetova, climbed inside the top 10 because of real quality and real consistency across the piece. 3 finals last year in Melbourne and Dubai, and in Istanbul as well on the clay. 4 semi-finals too. Finished the year strongly in Tokyo, and also making the semis on the grass in Sertogenbosch, where she was beaten by an inspired Alexandra, who went on to win the title that week actually, and also in San Jose in Monastir as well as a French Open quarter-final appearance where she lost to Daria Kazatkina but beat Madison Keys and Paula Badosa, who was forced to retire against her. That just underlines how well she played, not just throughout the year, Olga, but across the surfaces as well.
Yeah, she's definitely all-court player, and you can see her game has kind of everything what you would want. Big serve, big forehand, game at the net, and she's quite successful at doubles as well. And yeah, it just shows also a very good start on clay court for her. Semis in Madrid last week, being all good players.
Well, we mustn't forget, she and Lisa Mertens were the WTA Finals doubles champions last year. Went their separate ways in terms of their partnership after that, but that is the definition of going out on a high, Olga, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 minute, 1 minute.
So she is very sharp coming forward, and she's got the shots to approach behind, hasn't she? Because she's got the ability off both wings really to punch a hole and then come forward and finish off the point at the net, which is what she'll look to do today.
Yeah, it is a setup in her game that she does it so well, building her game around that big forehand. And we see the win probability, 62% for Veronika Kudermetova.
30 seconds.
Probably just about right balance.
Veronika Kudermetova ha vinto il
I shouldn't make any prediction.
I want you to make predictions, Olga, I really do. We all want to hear them. Well, for what it's worth, I'm going to jump off the fence, and I'm going to suggest this might go the way of Kudermetova in 3 sets. There, cards on the table. But, having said that, so that'll be stored in the memory banks of Bouzkova, no doubt about it. They're head-to-head, split down the middle, 2 apiece. There's other 3 meetings have been on hard courts, and they have gone the way of Kudermetova.